have to be a sport. Maybe you're involved in the musical. I don't know. Can you put together the best musical possible? Now, if we're going to just skip page 14 there and go on to page 15. And I just want to show you that, and we're not going to go through page 15 at all right now. Okay? What I'm going to ask you to do between now and the next time we get together is I'm going to ask you to go through that exercise on page 6, is it 16? 15? With the blanks? Yeah. Page 15. I'm going to ask you to go through the exercise on page 15. Okay? It's not something probably that's going to be life-changing for most of you, because, like I said at the beginning, you've already been recognized as kind of a leader. I bet a lot of you scored above 25 on that internal locus of control assessment. So you guys probably have pretty good self-discipline, pretty good control over yourself. But what I want you to know about that page right there is it really does kind of speak to how is it you go about really examining people's thoughts. Because if you can examine their thoughts, maybe like a professional psychologist would do, then you can help them understand, or I should say this, if you can examine their thoughts, you can help them create thoughts that create more empowering feelings, which will get you new actions, which will get you better results. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to go through that exercise, and what that exercise really asks you to do is just to kind of start with this. Pick a bad habit. Something small, not something big. Okay? Does anyone have a bad habit? Okay, pick a bad habit. Do you do? No. Pick a small bad habit. Nothing serious, nothing, you're not going to, if you smoke crack, it's probably not the smoking crack, okay? Yeah. It might actually, to be honest with you, but what I'm saying is this. Pick something small to start with. Because if you go through this exercise and you walk through a habit, and you work through a bad habit, you can figure out how to create a new habit. And once you've done that, you can help other people do that. And that's really, that's really the essence of leadership. Okay? Flip the page one more time. Sorry, this is the last thing we're out here. There's a couple quotes. You can read the quotes. Blah, blah, blah. More quotes, more quotes. Page 18. Page 18. We're going to wrap it up with this. At the beginning I said this is going to be a challenging experience for you. We will be asking, you should ask this of yourself, to be doing things between now and the next session. Okay, I'm asking you to do these 3 simple things between now and the next session. Okay, number 1, pay attention to your thoughts and words. Reflect back on the page on proactive language. Remember, successful leaders use this kind of language habitually. It's part of their habits, right? That's what the word habitually means. Now, number 2 says develop one very small habit before the next session using the process on page 15. I just recently helped my sophomore son quit biting his nails through this process, and he's having a lot of success. So there you are. And then, number 3, be prepared when we come back to discuss how to help others without making them feel bad, right? But how to help others create good habits that are going to be good for the team, right? Good for the organization that you're trying to lead. Does that make sense? Okay. On your way out, I'm going to ask you to look around, double check, pick up the tiniest little crumbs, and I want to thank you. So thank you.
Hey, White Bear people, I need to see you over at the table just for a second. Use it. Whole school.